YOVY.com project and YOVY token white paper, briefly explained in 5 minutes.
There are 3 figures in YOVY.com's white paper, and they nicely capture and explain the key aspects of the platform, including the challenges, missions, operational strategies, token implementation, and future plans.
Figure 1. There are problems and mounting difficulties in the survey world. First is the inherent problem. There are underlying difficulties associated with the passive nature of participating in surveys, and the lack of knowledge and control over the process and results on the part of the participants, leading to the widespread negative attitude formed against survey situations. Secondly, there are limits of conventional approaches. There are limited resources for survey administering agencies. And with the telephone-based method, which is still the dominant venue in surveys and opinion polls, they are unable to gather data on fast-changing public opinions in flexible and speedy ways. And thirdly, there are increasing difficulties that compound these problems, which are caused by the widespread use of call screening mechanisms by people, undermining the representativeness of the samples in surveys, which is already a serious problem with telephone surveys. Addressing these issues is the mission for YOVY.com. Its operational goals revolve around addressing these problems. Its efforts include 1. Making the survey experience an active and controllable process, by giving choices for people to create surveys, immediately making the survey results available, and introducing a game element in the process. 2. Making frequent, flexible, and timely administration of surveys possible. For example, running a survey and immediately rerunning it on the same topic to see changes in public opinion is possible on our platform, cause it is not limited by the huge resources and time needed in conducting conventional surveys. And 3. Inducing more participation through the use of cryptocurrency as rewards. This will be one effort to combat the declining response rates due to call screening mechanisms. Initially, YOVY.com will use its native token, YOVY, but later it hopes to diversify the forms of rewards as it gains more recognition and resources in the future.
Figure 2. Building the token economy. There will be composite elements in building the token economy, which will be the key to successfully implementing the reward system on YOVY.com. At the core of the token economy building, there are YOVY.com's bold visions and innovative efforts in solving problems in the survey world and providing a new kind of social media. These will be the basis for all the other values and efforts to be added later. Then, the investors and traders on PancakeSwap and other exchanges who believe in YOVY.com's and YOVY tokens' potential values and growth potential will definitely be another critical element in the economy building process.
The users on YOVY.com will obviously play a critical role in the economy building process. Their desire to benefit from the utility function of the token as well as to influence the governance process through the token ownership will add value to the process. Fostering this element will depend on the consistent and effective management of the reward system by YOVY.com.
Then there are partners and sponsors. Those who believe in the mutual benefits from engaging in collective efforts with YOVY.com will add fuel to the process. Furthermore, the sponsors who see value in utilizing YOVY.com in advertising or meeting their diverse survey needs, for example, a news agency that wants to supplement the results of a survey result they have, will further add value to the token economy.
And finally, figure 3. The pie chart in this third figure shows the plan for distributing the YOVY token. The total amount will be 1 billion, which is fixed without any additional minting. This plan can also be taken as a representation of YOVY.com's perceptions regarding the focus and priority in allocating its resources and efforts in running its business. First, since we will rely initially on the exchange market for building the token economy, a significant proportion is allocated for the purpose of forming the liquidity pool, 20%, and for PancakeSwap public sale and trade, 30%. An additional 5% is set aside for listing and trading on other exchanges at later stages. At that point, mostly on centralized exchanges, this will further add value to the token economy. Then, equally important will be the users on our YOVY.com platform. Thus, Another significant proportion of 25% will be allocated to the reserve pool for rewarding the survey creators and participants on YOVY.com. The remainder will be distributed to the team, advisors and partners, and finally for future uses in building DAO and implementing other growth and expansion efforts. Regarding these, the usual practices found in other projects in the crypto industry are followed.
YOVY.com. With these values, visions, plans, and aspirations, we are determined to be the YouTube of the survey world in the future.